There are timestamps down below. Feel free to skip around, and also
make sure to check out our Instagram, the link's in the bio, for some behind the scenes content and to stay connected with us and see what we're up to while we're off of YouTube.
welcome back to the webs. So we've had a lot of love for Universal lately. It's hard to beat the value when staying on property, especially when you compare it to Disney. Look, there's already 100 videos out there giving you the exact square footage of these rooms, reading off the dining menus, showing you everything, and we'll get to the important stuff, I promise. But honestly, ever since walking into Epic for the first time and just seeing this massive palace sitting right at the end of Celestial Park, we haven't been able to stop wondering if the actual hotel could live up to that hype that it builds from the outside. It is, after all, Universal's new crown jewel. It literally has its own entrance into the park. It simply looks incredible. But when you strip away the new park smell and you look past those massive chandeliers, is it an actually comfortable place to spend your nights after you've walked 20,000 steps inside a theme park? Let's go find out. So let's talk logistics, starting with actually getting to the hotel. When you pull up to the covered entry, they really hit you with the Mediterranean vibe right off the bat. And to give you a rundown about the parking, if you're staying overnight, it's pretty standard. $36 per night for self-parking, and then it's $45 for valet. And if you're thinking about trying to take a little shortcut to get into Epic Universe, I would advise against that. They'll charge you $125 to park your car there for the day, so don't do that. The actual lobby itself is very nice. It's not overwhelming, it doesn't like hit you in the face with anything super amazing, but it is very, very nice. It's done really well. They have high ceilings, they've got starry speckled floors, and then they have the statue of the sun god Helios. But it's funny, you're probably not even going to notice all the decor right away, because as soon as you step in, you're going to see that entire back wall of the lobby is just floor to ceiling windows that looks directly over Celestial Park. You're basically inside Epic Universe before you even hit the check-in desk. Once you pick your jaw up off the floor from checking out that lobby view, if you hang a right, you'll get access to the Aurora Market, which is their quick service, and the Universal Studios store. The Aurora Market opens up bright and early at 6 a.m., so if you want a rope drop, you can get food in plenty of time. They got a full espresso bar, breakfast sandwiches, pastries, and then later in the day they switch over to paninis and some genuinely really good gelato. The breakfast sandwiches are like ready to go. They're in a like heated little area, so you just pay for it and you just grab it and go. It's really easy. If you are able to sit down for a little bit, they have a really nice little outdoor terrace, so you can sit out there, have a cup of coffee, and just get views of the Celestial Park. It's really nice. And a quick tip, if you want to buy those refillable mugs, they are a great value if you think you're going to drink a lot, because they do have stations all throughout the resort, but these are the ones that only work at the hotel, just like everywhere else. If you get the ones for the hotel, they'll only work in the hotel beverage stations and not inside Epic Universe. Yeah, and I just want to quickly mention that park entrance. It's very, very easy. It's just past the quick service and the merch store. So easy to get to right off the elevators. You have your own dedicated entrance. Security is, or at least for us that day, it was very quick. And then you have your entrance outside to the park that you just like walk down some steps, or in our case, we have a stroller, so we went down that, and it was just very handy. It was very nice. I mean, it truly has to be like one of the biggest benefits for staying at this resort. And then just next door is the Universal Studios store. Obviously, it's packed with new Epic Universe merch that you would expect. They usually have a little bit of everything from all the lands. This is a smaller store. It was actually kind of underwhelming. Like, we've seen a lot bigger ones that have way more selections that are nicer at some of the cheaper hotels, but it is nice that they still have it, and for the most part you're going to be able to find what you want. They should have a good selection for you. And then obviously if you left some sunscreen or you need some Tylenol, they have all that as well.
Why do I like really want this? It's probably for a child. It's probably for a child. But like, if I had, you know, I always have had like a low bun. Like, what if I like clipped it there? You know, how ridiculous is that? Any more ridiculous than this? No, no. So you know, we love a good hotel merch. We've got an ornament, a magnet. I don't see a mug, but I see shirts. Butter, chocolate, and sea salts. Visual wrap caramels.
It's got to be, I haven't seen this either, like all this.
And then this one is milk chocolate nifflers. How cute is that?
Yeah.
That's adorable, actually.
Yeah.
18. Okay. So we got our power-up band for tomorrow. All right, you ready, bud? Let's take it out. Owen chose toad. Okay, so it's a bracelet. It's kind of like a snap bracelet. We have to link it to our app.
Yeah, tickles.
It tickles. Look, that's his eyes. Look at that.
Thank you.
There you go. So now when we're in Super Nintendo world, you've used this guy. You can go bonk, and it plays games with stuff in the land. How stinking cool. Do you love it?
Yeah.
How much are these?
Yeah. I want to say it was, what was it like? It was either 35 or 40. I don't know. I don't remember. It did not say whatsoever on the sign. I had previously looked at them on the internet, but I don't remember the price. Let me see if I can find the receipt. Let's look. Power up band.
Feel powerful, Owen? What?
45.
Oh.
It's okay. All of us can, we only need the one band, and then we can all like play the games. Like, someone has to have a band and we can all help like with the games and with the interactivity.
I was gonna say, I mean,
we don't all
need
need a
band.
band.
You want to fight over it. You don't want them fighting over it. You can get two.
For price points, the headbands, all of them are $30. I chose Yoshi.
You chose or Owen?
Owen chose. The Helios magnet is $14. And our ornament is wrapped up, but we have the Helios ornament, and that one
Is that before or after discounts?
$16. This is all before discounts.
Okay.
And we save $14 with our annual pass, and then it's May, and they're doing annual pass holder days, so we got a $5 discount on top of that.
Cool. I'm just happy with fridge magnet and
Fridge magnet and ornament. I love it. I write the date on the back of our ornament to say like what day we stayed at that place, so we can always remember.
Add them on.
That's awesome.
I love it.
All right, so the rooms. We have an entire dedicated walkthrough video showing you more in-depth of everything, and I will link that down into the description. But for our particular room, we did get one of the How to Train Your Dragon kid suites, and there are a lot of fun little facts about that I'll at least mention. So there's actually only 14 of these rooms in the entire hotel. It's actually a pretty nice setup. Right away you've got a little living area with a sleeper sofa, so that pulls out. You've got a mini fridge. They also had a microwave, which was surprising. A split style bathroom with double sinks, which is really nice. Don't always get that. And it has a nice spacious bathroom with a bathtub. So that can be important if you have a little one that can only take baths. The main bedroom has a king bed. I don't know if they have any other configurations for that, since it has its own, dedicated rooms. But it does have a king bed. It's very elegant, very relaxing, nice bed. It's the usual universal pillows, where I'm okay with them. My wife doesn't like them as much. Take that as you will. But then you have the kids' room. That's really what you're paying for with these rooms. So it's like you're walking into Isle of Berk. It's done really well. It's like not over the top. But the two twin beds are built to look like the Viking dragon houses. So if you've seen those inside of the park, you'll know what I'm talking about. They do have the lantern lights in between the beds. And then they got a huge mural of Toothless and Light Fury. And then there's like the baby dragons too. It really does strike a perfect balance. It's immersive enough, but it won't, like I said, it's not over the top. And if you have a toddler, it'll probably blow his mind. But also maybe your wife too.
Tell Dad what you were saying.
We tasted the chocolates and they tasted like the chocolate frogs.
Yep, exactly. What were they?
Amazing.
Amazing. You love the chocolates. Why?
Where did we get chocolates? Show Dad where we got the chocolates from. They did a little turn down service and they put some water and some chocolates on the bedside tables as Owen's trying to show you, Dad. Look in his room, Dad.
You got some too?
Look. Yep.
Look. We can get the other one when we get back. We can get.
Let me see one.
Oh.
We can get them what, buddy?
Do you want one or not? We can
I'll eat one in a little bit.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
What? You said something else.
Amazing.
No. You said. Hold on, come here. Let me tell you what you said. Say it loud.
It's the best day ever.
Today is the best day ever? That's what you think?
Literally what he said.
Wow.
We were waiting to get on the elevator with this other family, and he jumped up and down and goes, "Today is the best day ever."
They'll be like, oh, did y'all go to the parks? And be like, no.
And they looked at us, they're like, "We heard that too." And I was like, "Oh."
So one of the restaurants here, Flora Taverna, I think that's how you say it. This is their main dining area. It's right off the lobby. And the vibe of this is very bright. It's another Mediterranean, airy, really elegant, well-themed restaurant. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they have a massive open kitchen setup, which is really unique. It's very different. It's a very unique restaurant, I think. And if the weather permits, if it's not too hot, it's a really nice place to sit out. They have a patio area where you can eat. Again, if it's not too hot or humid, it's hard to beat some wood-fired pizza and a cocktail at sunset with the epic universe sitting as your backdrop. And they also have a breakfast buffet. So we did not do that, but I did read about it, and they do have an omelet bar. They have artisan pastries and carved meats. I've heard it's pretty good. First impressions of the restaurant.
Yeah, Flora Taverna. Really cool.
There's
Got like flowers hanging from the ceiling.
Yep.
Tree. I'm under a tree.
And we're under a tree.
Beautiful in here.
Yeah. And the flower, I mean, this is definitely not real, but
Yeah.
they look great.
Yeah. The staff has been very nice.
Yeah, staff is great. So it's Greek food.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's some, a bunch of stuff. And a wood fire pizza.
Wood
That's
fire
the drink
pizza.
menu, and the other one's the regular menu. Oh, I didn't realize the frito misto comes with calamari, shrimp, and fish. Calabrian chili, gremolata aioli. That sounds really fun.
Flora Taverna. This is sorry, you're seeing part of the trees. That's just so crazy. Like the shadow of the tree is obscuring my menu. But here's the menu if you're interested. So it's a lot of Greek options, and then they do have, they mentioned the wood stone
I got it.
oven,
I got it.
aka flatbreads or pizzas. It's kind of, I would say, on the higher end as far as price goes,
Yeah.
Head off, Mom.
Yeah.
I'll freeze
but some of the stuff's reasonable.
I love this head.
And then kids menu. There's your kids menu.
It's that head off, Mom.
But yeah, just this atmosphere, it's
Yeah, it's really cool.
really nice.
Da, 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 da,
You can,
da,
well,
da,
right
da.
now there's
It's a
you can see
torrential
into the park,
downpour.
but there is like a monsoon.
But see,
back
I
there.
can make horrible like,
So,
oh my God.
But normally you can see into the park from this restaurant. It's really nice. Look how cool. Oops.
I can pull up the menu.
Little
Say what it
little
is.
ketchup that she just brought. I mean, these are like
Why should we flip this one?
sealed.
Where's
Mayonnaise
Hand this one? Mom,
and Dijon.
That's just an extra hand.
How nice.
Tell me what it's for. All right, so we ordered the frito misto, which is calamari, local Florida shrimp, local water fish, lemon with a Calabrian chili sauce, and a gremolata aioli. It's a lot of words. And we also did the American Wagyu beef burger, which is a grilled beef patty, candied bacon, aged cheddar, herb aioli, arugula, artisanal brioche. And then we got the fries. They have wedge fries or skinny fries. If you know anything about us, we love a skinny fry. So we went for the skinny fry option for Owen. This is our frito misto. So you can see the calamari, the shrimp, the fish, and the aioli. Looks really yummy.
So, fish, calamari, shrimp.
And username.
This way, sir.
Good.
This way? This way?
I think so.
Let's get a portal.
I've only had the calamari so far, but it was really good. Let me try it. Sure.
I'm in the portal.
Jumping into the corridor while I eat my shrimp. Real good.
Go in this portal. You have to go down here now, Mom. Down here. Mama.
Okay.
You have to go down. Did you jump through it? Did you jump through it?
Groundbreaking skinny fry.
Something?
But the burger looks really good. I haven't tried it yet.
Did you jump through it?
Wagyu with some like candied bacon and arugula. It looks really pretty. Just little bottles of like mayonnaise and mustard, that kind of ketchup. Yeah. But it looks really good. Let's try it. Oh, you're missing a quartal. You're missing a quartal. You're missing a quartal. You're missing a quartal. You're missing a quartal.
I already had a bite of this.
You got it?
I'll do it for the camera again.
So
I actually really like the
It's
candied bacon.
It's good. Yeah, the candy bacon is good. It's nothing groundbreaking or like revolutionary.
Mom,
That's good.
son, are you going to eat
Well, that's a good
French
burger.
fries? It's so good.
I like that better than wherever it was. Overhyped.
I'm gonna eat French fries.
Oh, it is better. I just think I like the sweet and savory.
Right. No, I like
Fries.
it. I don't think it's anything.
We were just saying.
Yeah, they're
these-
really delicious.
Yeah, the fries are very, very crispy and they've got a nice batter.
Yeah, they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
That's skinny fry.
Couldn't eat it.
Top two.
Mm-hmm.
I really
That's fair.
enjoyed that.
It was really
And the
good.
fries are really crispy.
See, like Sapphire Falls these here. Yeah, it's very like even in there, like that walk down area feels like a small Sapphire Falls. Because they have that area that goes down and like leads to the back, like where the pool is, and like the gold railing looks just like Sapphire Falls.
Yeah.
It's just smaller Sapphire Falls.
This is also like the longest restaurant. It's like, and then we're kind of like right in the middle.
Very
yeah,
soon.
one last thought on the burger. Candy bacon, amazing. I think it gives it
Okay.
like sweet and savory kick to it. The arugula's nice. It's not just lettuce.
Yeah, I like the arugula.
Yeah,
that
looks
was
nice.
that was my
like,
favorite part.
Some kind of like aioli or some kind of sauce on there. I don't know. It was just a really good burger.
I like arugula on a burger.
Yeah. I mean, it's Wagyu beef, so it's very good beef. The bun was great, and then like I
brioche
said,
bun,
yeah, brioche bun, not overly soggy. That was a good burger. I would put that up there.
Good idea.
Top 5 burgers ever for me. I would say top 2 in Orlando that I've had. Maybe top 3, at least. But it's been a while since we've had the others, so I can't really say. But I don't know. That could have been my favorite too. But if you guys know me, I love food. I'm not very picky. Daisy's just over there smiling and look at her. And he's like, "Hi."
Let's go.
My dad once said,
Free's not food.
I'd eat a flip flop if it was marinated. What did he say?
He would eat a flip flop if it was marinated well.
Yeah, if it was marinated well, he'd eat a flip flop.
We have to pay for the food because food is not free.
Shout out to you, Dad.
Another option for dining, but mostly for drinks, it's Bar Helios. It is a bar, but they do have food, and we almost ate there one of the other nights. So you take the elevator all the way to the top floor. When you walk out, it's just incredible. It feels like a very upscale space.
this is, if anything else, this is gonna be your best view of the resort. If you just want to have drinks, just go up there. Beautiful. They have an awesome rooftop lounge. You can again go outside, see the parks, and you're obviously up high, so you're gonna get an even better view. But yeah, overall, all good views all the way around. All right, next on our stop is Bar Helios. It's really cool. She said this lights up
A different color every night.
a different color every night. Every night, different color.
So I asked her what time like the lights come on up here because she was telling us about it, and she literally said, "I don't know. Whenever we can get it to work." I was like, "Okay." She said maybe like, I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes. And that's what she told me, that it's a different color every night. And it's Mediterranean style, like they have tapas and things and then cocktails and stuff. So it's really cute. It's not very big in here. They have an outside section, but it's raining right now. They can look out into Epic Universe.
I mean, it's a nice bar. It's like panoramic views all the way around. Like, I don't know if you can see on that side, but you can see it behind us. And it wraps around and goes down that way and then down the other way. But Daisy found this on the menu.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Smoke and mirror. So they have like the water, air, earth, and fire, and then they have non-alcoholic. The fire section is a bacon fat washed Angel's Envy straight.
Like, what does that even
smoked
mean?
Maple syrup, muddled blueberries, lemon juice, ginger beer. That's what I'm getting.
It just sounds like a lot of words that shouldn't go together, that don't actually make any sentence. But it's bacon fat washed Angel's Envy straight.
Yeah, it sounds like someone just like,
A lot of adjectives.
yeah, give me a bunch of random words. First thing that pops in your head, and that's what they say.
Bacon fat washed Angel's Envy straight.
I know. I also thought about the old fashioned because I always get old fashions.
Right.
But
Thank you.
I feel like I get that all the time.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so I ordered the Chariot of the Sun. It's under the Earth section. Don Hombres Mezcal, Patron Silver, Amaro Montenegro, pineapple juice, lime, and agave. I have no idea what I ordered. I have no idea what I'm getting. I was reading it and it sounded fun. And the lady came up and said that was one of her favorites. And I said, all right, sounds great. Let's do that. Let's see what we get. It's an adventure. It just sounded fun. I want pictures. I told Zach earlier that I need a cheesecake factory style menu everywhere I go with a photo attached with it.
Yeah. Nectar of the Gods, Persephone, Athenian Milk Punch. These are just like the craziest names. Definitely the water section wins the crazy names.
Yeah.
Aphrodite, the Night Goddess, Clash of the Titans. I mean, all of these are pretty good.
Yeah, Athenian
Apollo.
milk punch. That sounds crazy.
Yeah. Athenian Milk Punch.
Yeah,
Angel's
Persephone.
Envy, Helios Barrel Selection
Milk
Bourbon.
punch.
Yes.
Milk punch.
Milk
It has a mint
punch.
tea, lemon, cane syrup. Yeah. Do you see anything cool that?
Yeah, Nectar of the Gods.
I said what I
Cruising single barrel rum, Graham.
And then if you care about wine, there's your selection of wines. We don't normally deal with the wine at restaurants.
What?
And then on draft, they have Modelo, Michelob Ultra, Stella, Voodoo Ranger IPA. They've got a Florida Avenue Brewing Luminescence Hazy IPA, longest title of a beer ever. Bud Light, Blue Moon, Crooked Can, Cloud, Chaser Wheat. On draft. Sun, right? With a bit of pineapple. Is that pineapple?
Pineapple. It has
Right.
pineapple juice in it.
And then there is the Smoke and Mirrors. Very nice. A little mint on the top and the blueberry. Looks great.
Flora Taverna.
Yeah. the restaurant downstairs. So we just ate there, but they do have like the small bites like Daisy mentioned earlier. We just didn't really go over.
Let's do one of those.
So they have some cheeses. They have some of the salata, like the Mediterranean dish they had downstairs. Carpaccio, oyster, jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, a lot of seafood.
Yeah. They didn't have anything like that downstairs. So, I mean, if you don't like anything on the menu downstairs, maybe come in here.
Yeah, this is
Crab
more
cakes.
small bites.
Yeah, small bites. But they have the calamari, they have crab cakes.
Yeah, empanadas, like
Yeah,
they even have lamb chops, scallops, beef medallions, a tomahawk steak.
yeah. They have a steak
Yeah, I
up
thought
here.
about, like,
I mean, you could really
if we
just
were still
eat
hungry,
dinner.
like we could try dessert or something. But
Yeah, a night at the opera.
yeah, that one looks fun.
Pistachio, raspberry, honey yogurt, lemon curd, raspberry, whipped ganache. I mean, if anything else, they definitely have some great names of some of these dishes.
Yeah, some creative
Drinks.
options.
Yes.
Chariot of the Sun.
And the smoke and mirrors.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Happy multiple anniversaries.
You want to play too, Mom?
And Owen's birthday.
It's fun.
Yep. Mine does have that like little bit of a
Mama.
kick.
Mine is
And I like the mint.
like warm pineapple, like not like a warm temperature wise, but like a warm alcohol.
Yeah, warm
feel.
alcohol, yeah.
Pineapple.
It sounds like almost like a cinnamony,
That's
like
good.
a spice to it. I'm getting a little bit of the blueberry, but the mint is really, really nice.
Yeah, because I don't know what mezcal. I mean, we know what Patron is. I don't know what Amaro Montenegro is. I don't know any of these things, but that makes it
Well, we're not-
warm. It's warm. I know what pineapple juice is. Let me try yours. Smoke and mirrors.
Oh, yep.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's good, right?
That's fun. I like that.
Fun choices. I'm happy.
Good job, buddy. Yeah, you get the warm that I was saying.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Okay, so the pool, it's very unique because you have Epic Universe literally in the backyard of the hotel. They put the entire resort pool right in the front, or it's really kind of off to the front and to the side. But it's massive. I think it's lists somewhere that it's about 8,600 square feet. It's zero entry. We always love that. But it also has the Mediterranean oasis vibe all around. It has swaying palm trees. You've got a terraced deck. And one of the coolest details, like Hard Rock, I don't know where else they have this, but I know at Hard Rock they have it there as well. But they have the speakers underwater, which is always fun. But we did have like a pool morning there before leaving the resort, and so we got a nighttime swim and we got a daytime swim to test it all out. And then they also have an outdoor fire pit. They have those private cabanas that you see at a lot of different places, a lot of water parks, but there's 18 of those, and then they have 3 of the grand cabanas, and they sit right on the water's edge, which is nice. I think they have they're like completely covered, and they have TVs inside. They wait on you for whatever you need. Obviously you're gonna pay for that, and I don't know the prices on that. Maybe I'll put them in the description or pop them up, but if you are gonna spend like all day at the pool, might be something to look into. They also do poolside movies under the stars. They have yard games, and then they have family activities throughout the day. They did walk over and ask, like when we were swimming, they asked if my son wanted to play, or it was some sort of game or like trivia or something like that. And they were saying, hey, we're going to start this if your son wants to join. We didn't have enough time, or we would have, but that was a nice touch. Yeah, if you can make a day for the pool, or at least half of your day, it's always nice to take a little break or do it right at the end of the vacation to kind of recharge. Or if your kids want to go crazy, if they still need to get some energy out, they can do that too. And if you do have a day there, you can grab a bite to eat pretty easily. The food is great. They have a poolside bar and grill called Lotus Lagoon. They have servers that'll walk around the pool area, so if you need to order food or grab a drink, they'll come straight up to your lounge chair.
And if you don't want them coming to you, you can go to them. They have an open air bar. They've got everything from frozen cocktails to craft beers, and then a lot of food options, surprisingly. And I don't know what it is. I guess Universal just does really well with their pool bars. Just everything that I can think of where we've actually ordered from the bar at the pool, it's always been very good.
I'm not.
Okay.
And those parts are not.
Okay.
Yeah, all these walk areas, the floor
Yeah.
outside,
Uh-huh.
now it doesn't have any lava.
Okay. Okay.
There's the cornhole and the yacht. Like, not crazy about the swirly, dwirly walkway, but I mean, I guess it's a cool view.
Ah!
Okay.
Hey. Pen.
Lotus Lagoon.
Yeah.
I'll throw you across?
No. This.
Throw you across?
No, I want you to.
What did you say?
Does float.
Throw?
Float.
He wants me to throw him across the pool. Like, can you stand in there, dude?
Yeah.
I saw people swimming in it earlier. Actually, he's just jumping right in. You have a microwave, like, or there's a, like, the sound underneath you can hear.
All right. We're coming to the end of our Helios day. So we got some thoughts. Helios overall, I've enjoyed. It's really pretty. It's like for a larger hotel, it's smaller amenities.
Yeah.
Like smaller lobby. There's like one restaurant downstairs, the little pastry, like quick service area, and then like the bar upstairs. So not a lot of like food options. I mean, I know they want you to like go into Epic, but we only had a 1-day ticket at Epic. So we were trying to see like what we could eat here.
So to say that's my only complaint.
Right.
Like everything else has been a great experience. The staff has been amazing.
Yeah, the staff has been so good.
The food was great that we had. We had the whatever the restaurant is downstairs.
Yeah, blanking on the name of it.
Yep, we did the bar Helios upstairs. We had amazing drinks. It was a great atmosphere. They
What we
have,
had was good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Right.
everything
it's a smaller store.
Yep, the store is small.
But like
was
you're paying to stay like basically inside a theme park,
Yeah,
and
to
to have
have
your
this
own dedicated entrance into Epic Universe.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Right, like having that entrance and being able to just walk in, and the line like to people to get in was basically
Next to
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, we walked in, early entry started at 9. We walked in at 8:50 and just like walked right in. Whereas we could see the crowds like coming from the main gate were just absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
So like that's what you're paying for.
that alone. Yep.
If you don't have this theme park view, like I still think the entrance is good, but it's hard to pay that money, you know.
Yeah.
For
And I think it's different if, like, because I can see Stella Nova, like right here. You can't see it in frame, but it's right behind her head, and it's
literally
right there. And you can see into the park. You're not getting this kind of view, but at a fraction of the cost, probably. I mean, we got a really good rate.
Right. I would say
for
the
this stay.
view is what this hotel is about.
Yeah. Well, when we first got here, we've just kind of been staring out this window
I think
the
I
whole
stood
time.
in this window for like 2 hours and just stared out the window.
Yeah, like overall, all the times that we've just been watching
Mm-hmm.
the inside of the park, just because you just don't. We talked about this. You get
don't
it
get
in
this,
Disneyland in California,
but not to this
but not
level.
Yeah, but
Not
not
at all.
this.
Disneyland, California, you literally look at some trees and a walkway.
Yeah, but you get your dedicated entrance and you can see into the park, but you don't get this. Like, it's not even on the same level. I think Tokyo Disneyland is the only other place in the entire world
Right,
that
but you see like, a small part of the park in Tokyo. Like, I can see the
everything.
entire park.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I can see every single portal entrance.
Yeah. Now, there are parts of the lands that you can't see, and you can't really see much of anything in Dark Universe,
And I
which
can't really
I think
see
is great.
in Ministry either.
Yeah, the Ministry, the Harry Potter area.
But I can see the portal entrance into everything. Like, I can get a little taste of everything. And just the kinetic energy of, like, Stardust Racers. And I can see Hiccups Wing Gliders going by. I can see Dragon Racers Rally.
Yep.
Like, the carousel. Like, you can just literally, like...
Yeah, you can see Donkey Kong.
Minecart
Minecart Madness.
Yeah, I can see Minecart Madness. I can see, like, the coins spinning. Like,
Yeah, you can probably see that, like, where you see the coins reflecting, like, from the sunset.
And I can see,
It's
like,
just
the
so cool.
smallest snippet of the Curse of the Werewolf.
Yeah.
Like, one little brief area of the track
Yeah,
right there.
let's go into that. All the rides
Yeah.
have been there. It's because it's so new. It's like the newest park that we've ever been to in like 20 plus years, where
It's brand new.
Animal Kingdom was the
Literally,
newest.
right now, we're at the 1-year anniversary of Epic Universe being open.
Yeah.
So.
It's kind of like, where are we at after being open for a year?
I'm just watching kids play, like, down there. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what, like, this hotel is just an incredible option that you just don't get anywhere else. This is it. There's nothing else that can see into a theme park like this.
Right. But yes, Helios, I've enjoyed it. I think I would stay here again.
100%.
I want to try Selenova. We haven't stayed there yet. This is our first, like, epic hotel, but I would stay here again. I feel like I would feel gypped if I did not have the theme park view, though. And that is what, like, hurts me, because the price difference between a regular room and a theme park view room is so much
Right.
that half of the people staying in this hotel are on the other side, and then half of us are over here.
Yeah.
And the price point is very different,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well,
But you get what you pay for.
it's right around 50%.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. It's probably like 30 to 50% more to get this view, but I think this is the one time I would say just do this, because I was going into it like we would be fine having a fun, high up view of just like the Orlando skyline, and you can go to the restaurant and you can see this, so that it's not like it's limited to your room. You can go up there and you can see that. You can see it from down there, although that view down there from like the restaurant, it's not it's not like this where you have a bird's eye view. And
But yeah, the restaurant's literally like right there. I can see it. But if you have a table where we were, you couldn't even see out into the theme park, so you just have to kind of walk out into the balcony.
right. Well, yeah, you can go out, and they had seating there, and it was hot, so there wasn't like it was all full.
Tonight, the night that we are here and filming this, Bar Helios is closed for a private event.
Yeah.
Like, if that was your one night that you were staying here and you had a regular room, you wouldn't even be able to go up there and see it.
They have some kind of event. A lot of people in suits and stuff that have that completely booked.
Right.
But yeah, if you were staying here and you were like, oh, I can just get that room over there, and I can just go to the restaurant.
That was our initial conversation.
Yeah.
Just go up there. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like if you went the wrong night, I don't know that you could book
You wouldn't know in
for this
advance.
night. For something like that.
No, we tried to book another Bar Helios reservation for tonight.
We were going to do that and go up there and have dinner.
You can't go up there. Like, there's a sign that says Bar Helios is closed for tonight. It literally says that. The elevators. You can't go up there tonight.
So.
But yeah, it's a good hotel. It's like the staff has been absolutely phenomenal. Probably the nicest. Here, And Sapphire Falls is really nice, but I've enjoyed it. It's nice. It's new. I mean, obviously, it's less than a year old. Like, what do you expect? You know, it's beautiful rooms. We are in one of the How to Train Your Dragon suites, so I can't speak to the regular rooms.
I saw a regular room.
You did see a regular room. We met
some people from Tennessee that were very, very nice. And it's a long story short, but we had some fast pass tickets and we just gave them.
Yeah, he saw a regular room.
I said the first people that are nice, when we start having a fun conversation, I'm gonna give them more.
So how did that look? Like this, but double, like
yep,
like I said?
It's literally, so you get the same view, you get the same size
window,
the window.
Right. It's just
and
this
it's just,
room,
you have your
just
double beds.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this has just been amazing. Like this room.
Right. We wouldn't need this size of room. Like if I
No.
stayed here again, I would just be in a regular room.
Well, it sleeps 6, and there's 2 of us, and he sleeps in the bed with us. So
It's just for fun.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it was a great room. It's gonna be hard to like. That's
we'll
that's
never
the problem.
top this room, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were saying. Like, if you can get this or you can get it at a good deal, it's 100% worth it.
Yeah.
And that's like the only thing I'm like.
About
but
staying
you
over there.
can if you stay at Stella Nova. They have. It looks like all those rooms over there. There's a ton of them that faces the park. So.
Yeah. Right, and just a little bit longer of a walk. You know, your dedicated entrance, but you still get your early entry because you're staying at a Universal hotel. Like, use the early entry. Just use it.
Yeah,
well,
100%.
we're going to have a whole separate video about Epic Universe, like what our thoughts were on that. So definitely check that one out if you want to hear more of our like tips and tricks about how our day went and things that we did to be able to do a little bit more.
Yep.
Check out that video. This was just about Helios, but there will be a separate video on Epic.
Yeah,
So.
they've been a thing for a year. So.
Yeah.
They worked out all the kinks that they possibly could. There's still a few. A little spoiler. We'll mention that in the next one.
The pool was really pretty.
Oh yeah.
It's like a winding like path. It's like when you think of a hotel pool, it's normally like at the back, but this hotel has a theme park in the back.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like.
So it's literally like in the front over there. Like the pool is in the front.
Yeah, when we were like trying to figure out where it was, we were just like, oh, where? It's over
like, how do you get over
it's
there?
Because we were looking out and like, where? It's over there.
It's literally over here behind the bus stop, in between like Monsters. Like literally the show building for Monsters Unchained is right behind the pool.
Yeah, which is
Like,
really
it's so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like it's just kind of.
Shoved over
Yeah,
there.
and
I think they
there's
put it in
no
the
other way
space they
around
had.
it.
They
Yeah.
put it in the space they had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a pretty pool. It was really nice. The bar and like the restaurant were closed by the time we got down there because we went later at night. It was kind of chilly, but they had a hot tub. But that's just the night we were here.
It's a nice pool. It's a nice area.
It was nice. Like it looked.
I think it's the
pretty.
problem is like it's just the fact that you have this, but I would rather have this, so
Correct.
it's fine.
I'd rather look at it as a theme park.
But
than
yeah,
a pool
I enjoyed the
behind it.
Aventura pool, the Sapphire Falls, even the Cabana Bay, because it's like you just feel like you're all together and it's all there. It's easy to get to and it's all together, and that's just kind of out of the way. But
Right, but the pool is not the main feature of this hotel.
right,
But I would go to the pool, like bring everything to it's pretty.
Yeah.
Go to the pool. It looked nice. They had a lot of chairs.
we did swim, and we're probably going in the morning before we check out. So yeah.
Overall, I like Helios. If you can splurge it, do the theme park view, you will not regret it. Look for the discounted times, like play with your dates. We were able to come during the middle of the week and the price was literally half the price than what the people on the bus that we were talking to paid for their room. Just play around with it, be flexible with your dates, and
Yep.
you can get that view too.
Yeah, you avoid the weekends,
Yeah.
like
If you can.
if anything else.
Right. Oops, sorry, DoorDash is calling me.
Well, in this. Thank you guys.
Hello. Yes, but that's gonna be it from here at our Universal Helios Grand Hotel stay. Ending it with a lovely view of Epic Universe, the fountains, all the things you can see going by. It's been a really nice stay. I think I would stay here again. Like I said, it would be hard to not do the theme park view. It's worth it. It hurts. It hurts the wallet, unfortunately. But this is one of those rooms that I feel like I got my money's worth for the view. The room is fine. It's good. There's nothing like outstandingly spectacular, like nice, fancy. It's a pretty room. Honestly, it's all about the view. Just come here, stay for the view. and the dedicated park entrance. That guy's a game changer. But definitely check out our Epic Universe video. That'll be coming up soon, so you can get some idea of how we did in our park day, what all we were able to accomplish without the Express Pass. I'll say that. I was pretty proud of all that we did. So give that video a little look-see, see everything we did there. Give it a comment. Tell us what you think about Helios if you stayed here, if you have any upcoming stays or any questions that you want us to answer that we may not have covered in this video about the resort, about anything here, and we'll definitely do our best to answer those for you guys. But if not, we'll see you soon. Thanks. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on any of our adventures. Bye everyone. See you real soon. Owen, what are you sitting under?
A tree.
A tree? A tree. Are you in a restaurant under a tree?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
What hotel are we at?
Helios.
Helios, that's right. Good job.